Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Let's talk welterweights. Your boy Mikey Garcia won the fight against your boy Vargas, man. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good fight. It was a unanimous decision. It was a good fight. It was a little bit closer than 102 people gave him 116, 111. A little bit closer than that, but at the end of the day, Mikey Garcia got a knockdown. I forget which round, but he had a knockdown. He hurt Vargas a little bit more often than Vargas would hurt him. Although Vargas was in this fight, especially early, Vargas won most of those earlier rounds. But then, it was just a constant getting hurt. And I think that Mikey Garcia should have won the fight. Should have been a little bit closer, but a unanimous decision would be okay. Everybody would say, 115, 112. One would say 115, 113. We would have been happy with it. It's okay. It's a good fight. People should watch it. Very good fight. Mikey Garcia is still a hero in my opinion. All right, he's only got one loss to a guy that was, way up in, when he first came up to welterweight, two weight divisions. I know he lost pretty much every round. Some people would call that embarrassing when you lose to a bigger guy. But, I'm kind of the guy who was like, listen, I should have probably been able to win a couple of rounds against Errol Spence. But, I'm undefeated up until then, right? Done a lot of things. I've been about three weight divisions, right? And I've challenged myself to go two weight divisions higher and not against somebody who's barely in welterweight, somebody who should be in 154. You know what I mean? A big, awesome welterweight, which all the other welterweights didn't want to fight. You have to give people props for taking these risks, right? In some instances, regardless, you get beat, and trying to do that. Rigondeaux going up two weight divisions to try to tackle, big old Lomachenko, and he was barely at a weight division, so it was almost 2.5 weight divisions sometimes. And he to at least try. That has to be, weighed in on your decision making when you're talking about these fighters, right? I don't think it's a big travesty to lose to Errol Spence two weight divisions higher. But if you're going to campaign at that weight, you're going to have to run into him again, so you're going to have to get it together. But Mikey Garcia is going to be shorter than most of the big welterweights, and it's going to be a problem. I see Mikey Garcia fighting, the top guys, Errol Spence, Sean Porter, who's not taller than him, but is just brute force. And I think even Keith Thurman will give him problems, just being big, and with the movement and stuff like that. So I think he would have a hard time crystallizing himself as the very best 147-pounder Mikey Garcia here, but 140 probably would be better for him. But he's trying to do, trying to be great, trying to deal with these big guys. Vargas was also bigger than him, but he was able to neutralize some of those things and to finally find his range, and then coming in with power blows. Your boy Jessie Vargas, he was definitely more active. It was definitely more active. Jab to the body, up top, jab to the body, up top, bam. Throwing more punches. But the more telling blows did come from Mikey Garcia, and the timing, it shows you what the timing is also a part of it. Guys, the other Garcia, Danny Garcia, he works with a lot of timing. These guys are good, man. It was just a real good fight between two guys. We're not going to talk about that diamond belt, because they started to make belts just at the, whatever. No, the champions, we already have the champions in welterweight, right? And Garcia, by beating Vargas, is not one of them. But he's still a hero, in my opinion, because he's trying to do things that are great all over the place constantly. You know what I'm saying? We're going to beat Robert Easter, right? Then, before that, Broner, and smaller than them too, really. You know what I mean? And beating them, and then Stlll, my boy Dejan, right? Beat him. I'm talking about a lot of stuff this guy has been doing. You know what I mean? And before all the fighters he beat before, before Lomachenko beat him, for example, and didn't get credit for it. So you got to keep your eye on Mikey Garcia. He's the kind of guy that I like to say he just beats you basically. You know what I mean? Like you say, he basically beat you, right? But you mean it literally. It's nothing that's like over awesome. Like, his right hand is from another planet, like Deontay Wilder's, or his speed is so impeccable. Who we got who's speedy right now? Like Roy Jones or something about who's speedy right now? Your boy Caleb Plant or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or his defense is impeccable. You can't. It's a combination of I can do it all here. That's what's up. I'm all around. You know what I'm saying? And I'm patient. and I got this Van Helsing heartbeat, which I'm never in panic mode. Those kind of things, those intangibles, and it just seems to work out for Mikey Garcia because if you're not gonna be, outweigh him and be huge, you're gonna probably lose to Mikey Garcia. Doesn't matter how it looks. And that's why I've been, I pay attention to things like that. The guy, is a winner. I don't care if you lose the huge guys. I'm saying guys talking right now. So really, is it really so bad that Deontay Wilder lost a big old Tyson Fury? Really? Really? This is going to happen from time to time. There's some, these big old guys. Sometimes you say, hey, a smaller guy can lose to a bigger guy most of the time. That's why it's David and Goliath, because Goliath is going to probably win most of those times. If not, David gonna get some. But if David win every fight against Goliath, we're gonna be talking about it because it's something we're not expecting. You know what I'm saying? So these little guys that are beating these bigger guys. Mike Garcia is not for this weight class. I think he would be better well served at about 140 pounds. I think that way he wouldn't be, lacking in height as much as he will be with these bigger welterweights. But whatever I'm saying, bottom line is the dude winning the fight, keep moving forward, only has lost one fight, and it's going to challenge welterweights, or if anybody feel froggy at 140, which I doubt it, if your name ain't, I don't know, who would fight him, Regis Prograis, something like that. So I think it's going to be on to Manny Pacquiao for Mikey Garcia. Let's see what happens. Guys, if you didn't get a chance to watch that fight, watch that fight. It's a close, good fight between two real good guys. You like both of them. It's like either one wins. There's a good storyline. You can just sit back and enjoy the fight. And that was one of those. Go check it out. Congratulations, Mike Garcia, and congratulations, classy as Jessie Vargas. Dome Sports Talk worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.